We've been talking about this for quite some time now. Big concerns over TikTok, some of the other social media outlets, about the impact it's having on kids. And even when you take out the concerns about foreign government ownership or control of something like TikTok, it's the what's going on with kids and the impact it has on teenagers and young teens that is really the focus of so much reporting. Leigh Richardson is a licensed professional counselor and founder of the Brain Performance Center, and she's joining us live this morning. Leigh, thanks so much for being here. What are the things that you're seeing as you're working with kids who are, I mean, every kid seems to be exposed to it, but the kids who you're working with who may have some issues?
Well, I've seen a real big shift in the way that kids are looking at social media. When it started off, we were all confined. We couldn't go to school. We were stuck at home. It was entertaining. It was a way to connect. It was a way to see what other people were doing. And I've seen a real shift in that kids, and not only kids, some adults too, have become more dependent upon social media. And the way that they use it, Andrew, has changed. I mean, I've had a client, and she's a teenager, and she almost uses TikTok like a search engine. She wants to, she told me that she will hashtag mental health, and I did it. Hashtag mental health has been done like 67 million times. So she's not the only one doing it. But they're using these social media sites as a way to get information. And what makes it attractive to them is it's relatable. I always say, go to Mayo Clinic, go to the Cleveland Clinic, go to Stanford University. And they kind of look at me like, don't know where she goes.
Yeah, so here's the thing, and we had a separate story this morning that I think is being reported nationally, that people looking for just something innocuous like sleep health, that they're being fooled on sites like YouTube, where people wearing white jackets are trying to come across as being professionals, or either pitching meds or just putting out false information. You and I think this is more generational, know to go to the Mayo Clinic website or WebMD or any of these sites that have been around for a while and are more or less legit. How do you get the message to kids that what you're seeing on TikTok, on YouTube, on all of this stuff, that it probably isn't real and certainly not something you should be using as a source?
Well, my advice to them all is check out the validity. Is it reliable? Really, and then really look at it, because they're smart. Those kids are used to looking at social media. They see things that when they're looking, they see things that I don't even see. So really look at that. Look at that face. Does that look like an 18-year-old? Do you think an 18-year-old has professional experience to be advising on things like depression, brain health, insomnia? No, they don't. So that's been my biggest. Can't be judgmental. Can't tell them it's a horrible place to go look, but just tell them to look and try to evaluate. And if they have any questions, share it. Share it with another friend. Share it with an adult. And just say, do you think this is good advice?
So this just popped into my mind, and I'm totally throwing you a curveball here. But, we have other stories this morning involving sex ed in the state of Florida and that sort of thing. And I'm just wondering, are we at a point where social media use, where exactly what you are saying kind of needs to be tagged on to the required courses that kids have to take during their schooling, whether in private or public school? Because it seems to me this is a health issue more than it is anything else. And they need to know what they're dealing with. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, when you say the health word, and it's mental health or brain health, that just come alive, because that is my passion. We don't, kids will spend, I've got teenagers that will spend 30 minutes on a routine for their skin in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. Skin is the largest organ that we have, but the brain is an organ too. And we don't stop and think about, how do we take care of the brain? Because skin keeps us looking young. That's our mirror of age. Well, and I tell teenagers all the time, brain health, if you don't take care of your brain health, if you don't manage your stress, that can kill you. I mean, we all know stress will give us a heart attack. Yeah. Do we all know that stress can upset our brain?
Excellent advice. Leigh Richardson joining us live. We thank you. We look forward to talking to you again. You're very soothing. I'm like all calm now. Licensed professional counselor and founder of the Brain Performance Center, Leigh Richardson. We'll speak with you again. I appreciate it. 8:26 now. News Radio 610 WIOD.